afternoon, 6 o'clock, and you are currently sitting courtside right now with Jordan Worona and Paul McManus on WIUX LP 99.1 FM Bloomington.
You're familiar with the ShamWow?
Oh.
What
are
can
you
really be
kidding me?
said?
It's one of my favorite commercials,
What can be said about the ShamWow that hasn't already been said? Fine young lady decided she was going to bite I don't know his name. I think
just call him ShamWow.
ShamWow guy.
Mr. ShamWow.
Mr. ShamWow.
No, she bit him?
She bit his tongue.
Ooh.
Wouldn't let go.
What?
And ShamWow guy proceeded to
get a ShamWow, put it on his tongue.
That's what I thought. No, punch her in the face.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what this does to the slap chop, to the ShamWow.
This ruins all infomercials of all time.
I mean, he was a poor man's Billy Mays anyway.
Tell you though, if he did put the ShamWow on his tongue, now that would be the story.
Yeah.
And a heck of a promotion, too. WIUX 99.1 FM LP Bloomington. It's your home for Hoosier Sports. Jordan Worona, Paul McManus. Right here, you are currently sitting courtside, and we're getting you caught up on all of the latest sports action in Indiana and around the nation. And I'll tell you something about UNC as I continue my little rant as Lawson says he's lucky. They were supposed to be here since the beginning of the year. In fact, I've never seen it in my entire lifetime. What, they had 4 or 5 players who could have gone to the NBA last year. They all decided to come back, and I'm not faulting them for that, but they all decided to come back so they could have a shot at the title. If you didn't have UNC in the Final Four, what were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
When you're stupid, no one can help you.
If this was football, you would see UConn and UNC. If it was a BCS poll, it would be UConn and UNC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt, yeah.
So, I mean, congratulations, players. You got it right this time.
Well, I hate Halloween, so let's start talking about some IU football. I do hate Halloween.
I hate Halloween, too.
How do you hate
It's possibly the worst holiday.
You say Halloween?
Halloween.
Halloween. You're from the East Coast, Verona.
Halloween.
It's not spelled Hollow. It's H-A. Halloween. No, it's not hollow.
It's Halloween.
Do you want to go eat an apple?
It's good.
I'd love to eat a candy apple tonight.
Guys, IU ended their 5-game skid last week with an upset of BCS number 22 Northwestern. How'd they get this done?
You want to look at why IU won this game, and it's A, because finally we got good play at quarterback, and the defense, not only the run defense, but the pass defense came up big.
Right.
Now, we gave up 188 yards on the ground, but they held Northwestern to 163 yards through the air. That's unbelievable.
They were ranked 22nd in the BCS, and it was a big win. So I guess the question that has to be asked is, did Ben Chappell prove himself as the IU's quarterback?
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
How can you say he did it?
What do you... No,
No. You know what? He had a good game. He had a good game.
He had a better game than
And I'll
Kellen
credit
Lewis
him
has
that.
had.
I'll credit him for the good game. This is not a case
another
where
position.
Ben Chappell is all of a sudden Tom Brady because he threw for 212 yards.
But he led...
he threw for 219 yards, had 1 touchdown passing, 1 touchdown rushing, and more importantly, we got the win.
Chappell led this team to a win. Like Justin just
And
said.
Kellen has never led us to a win?
I'm not saying that. It's not what I said at all. I'm simply saying that this season... Kellen has not proven that he can be a quarterback for this team. And Chappell comes out, and he leads this team to beat the number 22 team in the
Kellen
nation.
had 2 wins right in the beginning of the season.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then they went on a
stellar teams.
They went on a 5-game skid. Chappell comes in, gets 1 win. All of a sudden, you want to make him the starter for the rest of the year.
Let's see. Kellen got those 2 wins against Western Michigan and Murray State, and
we had
Chappell
a
got
rough
his
go.
against Northwestern.
Do you think we would have won those 5 games if Ben Chappell had started?
We wouldn't have lost all 5.
Here's the thing.
You know.
He can throw the football.
And he can get the job done, and he can win for this team, too. He brought us to a bowl game last year. He is a proven quarterback.
We were playing with a
When
lot
Kellen's
more
healthy,
fire
he
last
starts.
year. That last year's comparison to this year's is a terrible one, because last year we were playing with the fire for Coach Hepp. We were playing with emotion. And this year,
which is why
And we also had 2 NFL caliber
Which is
players
why you
on
cannot
the
blame
team.
the 4-game skid while Kellen was there on Kellen Lewis. It is the entire team.
I'm not blaming it on him.
You're
I'm
taking it
simply
away
saying-
from him,
no,
though.
No, I'm simply saying that our team has a better chance of winning with a pocket passer quarterback.
Well, I guess this is the fundamental difference.
Now, I will side with you on one point, though. Baseball, although attendance rates have been increasing to an all-time high last year, I think baseball needs to change. More playoff teams.
It's insane.
And the AL and the NL need to be on the same page. I'll tell you right now, I'm a huge Yankee fan. Put a salary cap in.
Wow.
That's from a Yankee fan, buddy. Put a salary cap in
It
baseball.
definitely leveled the playing field.
first game as interim coach, pulls his pants down and says,
can't believe this.
whatever he says. Tell me about it.
I have what he said here. All right, here's Mike Singletary. I used my pants to illustrate that we were getting our tails whipped on Sunday and how humiliating that should feel for all of us. I needed to do something to dramatize my point. There were other ways, you think, I could have done it, but I think this got the message across.
Well,
there were other ways you could have done it. Yeah, there were other ways you could have done it than pull your pants down. Are you kidding me, Mike Singletary?
The man pitched the
Well,
lights
that
out.
might be true, but he still didn't deserve a World Series MVP.
Get out of
He
here.
pitched in one game.
No, he pitched in two.
He pitched in one game.
He pitched in two.
He pitched in 2 games. I still don't buy it. Come on. Now, I liked Beckett. With the Marlins, I liked him winning the World Series MVP. I liked Randy Johnson and Curt Schilling sharing the World Series MVP.
That was cool.
I don't like Hamels. What is that, 14 innings out of, 45? 45 innings that they played in 5 games? I don't like that. Get the players who played the
that's
best.
a very valid argument. I see your point, but if it's not Cole Hamels, who is it? Ryan Howard?
Ryan Howard
Two
can
in
make
one
that
game.
argument. I think you got to be able to make that argument if you're going to say Hamels won the MVP.
Twitter, have you ever been on Twitter?
I have not. What is
I
this
don't know.
obsession? It's annoying.
In February, I had never heard of Twitter. In the month of March, I probably heard it 100 times.
I feel like my dad right now, or my grandfather. I got Facebook, I got AOL, I got Instant Messenger,
He's got
I got
MySpace,
email, I got MySpace.
Text messaging, voicemail.
Now you bring something else at me? Am I at that age where I don't want to learn any new technology?
Oh, you're getting old. Did you see the story?
Yeah, I
about
saw
how he-
Villanueva. Shaq did it. I don't care. That's not national news. It's
No,
Villanueva,
it's
first
not.
of all.
It makes me wonder who's backing the Twitter.
Shaq, you know what? I want to read what you say, but I don't want to read about Twitter anymore. Bloomington South, congratulations on the championship.
Way to go, Panthers.
We'll get back into news and headlines. NFL, did you hear? Jay Cutler, new team. We'll get back into that. You are currently sitting courtside right here, WIUX LP 99.1 FM Bloomington. It's Jerome Bruiser Sports, Jordan Worona, Paul McManus. We'll be right back. Breaking coverage. Official now, Plaxico Burress has been cut by the New York Giants. What do you say to a
How's
guy
that
who just
happen?
shot himself in the leg?
I don't know.
Get me a ShamWow. You know?
Wow, guy in the line.
Well, I think it's
Get
a
rid of
giant.
him.
It's a giant move to make more money
Yeah.
because Goodell notices that the NFL is in such high demand right now. I mean, they're the number one league in making money right now. The NASCAR makes more money. They don't. NFL makes the most money. NASCAR has more viewers for individual races. Will Cutler fall victim to that too? I mean, it seems like he's a legitimate quarterback, but it seems every time they get a quarterback in there, Grossman's supposed to be the future. Oh, wait, no, we have Orton. Oh, wait, no, we have Grossman.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Orton. So the Bears are who we thought they were.
What's going to happen in this game?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Harrell is my favorite quarterback in college football right now. Crabtree is my favorite wide receiver in college football right now.
So,
I-
so-
we can see where
so
this
you're
is
on the
going.
Red Raider train here.
I am. I'm on the offensive train.
You're off the
I'm not
Beaver
sure-
train onto the Red Raider
Well,
train.
I'm not so much sure about their defense right now, but I don't think Texas has a defense either. So I'm thinking that's going to be a pretty fun game to watch scoring-wise. And I will jump right on the Texas Tech bandwagon right now. I think they're going to win that game.
Give me a score.
48-41. The best offense in the country right now is Texas Tech.
I
and
couldn't agree
don't,
more.
I don't think a mediocre defense can stop that.
Okay.
I mean,
Mike Singletary would not be happy watching this game.
Harold's
Hands would be
thrown
by his
for
ankles. When Texas played Oklahoma State, I remember thinking to myself, whoever won that game will probably win
the Big 12?
The Big 12. I was wrong. I did not know how good Texas Tech would be.
So do you think Texas Tech is going to win the Big 12?
I think they will.
I don't like Villanova.
What do you not like about him?
I don't like how they play. I don't like their style, and I don't like their attitudes. Here's the main reason, okay? They had an ESPN interview on the team, and it looked extremely awkward. One of the most awkward things I've ever seen ESPN do. It looked like a 1980s interview. They had the entire team sitting there in like bleacher seats. The camera is zooming in and out and going back
think
and
I saw
forth,
this.
talking to the player. It looked horrible. And you had two of the players on the top row texting in the middle of the
I
interview.
didn't notice that.
You had Reynolds answering questions like
Yeah,
this.
they
You know, I'm really
they
excited
asked
to
the
be in
coach
Final
10
Four.
questions, and they asked two players one
Right.
question each.
The guy up in the left corner, he's not even looking at the camera. You got the guy.